Hmm? It's race number two, round number two here in Florida, as we traveled about an hour and 45 minutes away from the Freedom Factory to Lakeland, Florida, as we get ready for the Speedfest 100, round number two of the O'Reilly Auto Parts Hometown Tour. And starting on the front row this weekend, it's Omadil. It's his first pole of the season. And a new up-and-coming driver in the series, starting in second, that is Soaring, who knows a lot about these hometown short tracks, and we'll have to see how he does tonight. I'm Doge alongside two-time SCRIA champion Tristan Mendoza as we get ready to watch 100 laps here tonight. We saw the Freedom Factory a week ago. A pretty much overtime attempt led Ian Matias to get the win in the 82 car, trying to go back-to-back. This is his hometown. Well, actually not hometown racetrack, but it's his home state. What's your thoughts coming into USA?
With the hype we saw last weekend all throughout the Freedom Factory weekend, I'm expecting a pretty good race around here. We already seen how the cars handled their practice and qualifying, and one of the guys that has just been rocking it on the anywhere he goes. Owen Deal put it on the front row tonight, Soaring, another good late model guy. Even Tia's won last weekend, and Jalen Albert, and just I don't know, he's lolling in the chat. So I'm just excited to see what goes on today, and I'm ready to go.
Yeah, well, we know over in the SCRIA side of things, Omadil is not happy with Jalen Alberton. He actually said in his interview with RRN that his soul is his. And, depending on what we see here, I know short tracks can get kind of crazy. Um, I don't know. Do you think we'll see any of that lead on to tonight, or do you think we'll wait well, not really a couple hours, about 24 hours, and we'll see it at Charlotte tomorrow for the Cup Series?
I think that a lot of guys aren't going to be happy in this race no matter what, even if it's from Scria or just from the race tonight. But we're just going to have to see how it plays out.
All right, well, should be pretty fun tonight here at USA. We have never done a race here. This is our inaugural race here in any of the SCRIA sanctioned races. We had a great weekend last weekend where's Freedom Factory? Yeah, and now we're coming out here not too far away from the Freedom Factory in Lakeland, Florida. It should be a good event, and I think enough talking. Let's get this thing underway. Let's get this thing underway.
All right, well, rolling off pit road for the first time today, Owen Deal. Gonna be your race leader. We already talked about it, followed by Soaring. Um, uh, uh, Soaring, Matias, Jalen Albert, and Matthew Holmes.
Well, a week ago when we were in the Factory, there was so much going on. I mean, it really was a great kickoff to the season. We had a lot of drivers bumping into each other, a lot of fenders being bent, bumpers being smashed in, and getting the win overall was Ian Matias. Yes, Senna. Getting the win was Ian Matias. Now, I don't know if that will transpire onto here. I think a couple drivers might, realize that there's a bigger thing in hand, and that's going for points. So we'll just have to see what happens tonight. We're gonna cross the line. We're gonna go green next time by for 100 laps here in the Speedfest 100. I'm glad you're joining us here on RRN Network, which will be broadcasting all of these races from here all the way to North Wilkesboro at the end of the season.
Well, ready to get it on. It's going to be Omadil and Soaring, as we've said multiple times already, taking the front row, and a hungry pack of late models ready to fire off behind them. So, I don't really know what we're gonna see tonight. If the Freedom Factory served any don't know, showing you what's gonna happen here, then I'd say we're shaping up for a good race. It's time.
All right, well, here we go. Getting ready for the start. It's a Toyota and Chevrolet on the front row as we come up to the O'Reilly Auto Parts restart zone. Race number 2 is underway here in Lakeland.
Firing it down to turn number 1, Deal. Still in the race lead, Soaring trying to get it done the outside. We saw him practice. The outside had a good run off the turns, and already Jalen Alberton, I think, getting caught up in it with Soaring there. Off the start, Deal, the race leader. Oh man, and there's already an accident.
That's going to be the first caution of the day. I don't know if you meant to give me access to the board, but I don't have access. But the caution will come out. And I mean, literally everyone just had an incident on that start coming off of turn 4. We saw the 82 car miss the shift, got into the 77, then up front coming down the back straightaway. Literally if you've ever played iRacing, you've ever driven this racetrack, that is the most evilest part of the racetrack, is that back straightaway opening. And that collected the 27, the 11, and the 82. But more importantly, Soaring had that issue. And then coming through 3 and 4, I don't know what happened with Deal, but just slammed into Jalen Alberton. What a crazy restart. Or actually, not restart. Crazy start of this race. I mean, holy. But we're going to get it back going this time around. It's Holmes and Soaring on the front row. I was going to say earlier, Chili's is getting a lot of money out of this race.
Yeah, 2 Chili's cars lined up in the fields. One of them just imploded basically down the front stretch and back stretch. But we're going to get another go at the restart here. Matthew Holmes is going to be leading it this time. Last of first in 3 laps, and as they come through, green flag back out in the air. Soaring gets a good jump off the high side.
Yeah, bad restart for the inside lane, the 27 and 42. Come off of turn number 2, flooring it down the back straightaways. They roar into 3 and 4, hopefully making one clean lap in today, and they slide up behind them. Yeah, Soaring will lead that lap coming across the line. Jalen Alberton in second. Now, he was scary last weekend at Freedom Factory. He was really good in the first race of the season. Let's see if he can bring that energy on to Freedom or USA. But you know, the thing that we saw in practice is it's kind of hard to pass here. I mean, it is multi-groove, but it's just really hard to pass here in these late models.
Yeah, with the speed combined with how much you have to brake in the turns and then how you have to drive it off the turns, it's just, we're going to have to see who can really get a good run and take the race lead. Mattia spins hard down the back straightaway behind. No caution's going to come out yet, but we just caught that on the camera. But here comes Miles up the outside. If you do want to pass, I'd say it's going to have to be on that top lane. Miles just scooted right on by Soaring. Is now in the race lead. Your points leader, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, well, there's no rubber as well being put down on this racetrack. I mean, we literally just ran our first laps about half an hour, maybe an hour ago. So we'll see. We'll see how this track, transforms in these 100 laps. And but yeah, Jalen Alberton to the lead. He is your pole sitter from last weekend. He's your points leader, and Soaring just trying to make up as much points as he can. Being absent from last weekend at the Freedom Factory.
And another thing, just like iRacing, I know we keep comparing it to that, but you really don't want to stay on the bottom of the groove. Deal gets up into Matthew Holmes, your pole sitter. I think everyone's still trying to find out how to work the racetrack more and more. But contact throughout the racetrack.
Yeah, and Deal. Oh, there he goes.
Wrecks himself off the outside wall, keeps it straight. Lap number 10. Jalen Alberton still in the race lead.
Deal is one of those drivers that have been public enemy number 1 for many reasons over in the Monster Energy SCRIA Cup Series side. 2 weeks ago, we went to, 3 weeks ago, we went to Bristol. And over in Bristol, he was not making a lot of names. He wasn't most friendliest driver out on the racetrack. Got the win. Then we went to New Hampshire. When we went to New Hampshire, I've seen better days in the trenches. And oh my goodness, the 77 up on the wall in turn 4 literally just herbied it in turn 4. I don't know if we caught that on the broadcast, but wow. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, I've seen better days in the trenches. For especially with the 60 car team, they were not happy. And then we went to Kansas, where at Kansas he ran pretty okay, but he's not happy with Jalen Alberton. So we're gonna have to see if that any of that brews on here from USA, if any of that goes on anyone's resume. But two different series this season just beginning. The SCRIA season just ending soon. Well, 5 races left. But yeah, we're just gonna have to see if it comes into effect here tonight at USA.
And we've been watching the onboard camera of Soaring, Matia's lap car. We saw him earlier wrecked. Soaring's going to get a big run from this. Goes to the outside of Jalen Albert, and he's going to pass right by him. Gets into the lap car a little bit, but going to keep it straight down the back straightaway. Soaring is going to take the race lead away from Jalen Albert, and as Omadil spins off of two.
Omadil hard into the inside wall. Hellacious hit into the inside wall. The second caution of the night will come out. The wheel and caution lights back on here in USA. And I believe Ian Matias did not go a lap down, so he'll stay on the lead lap. But it's just been a struggling night for Omadil out of the exits of the turns. And that 11 car, if this was real life, it would be mangled.
Well, first 16 laps under our belts, Soaring made a big move to take the race lead away from Jalen Albert, and we know he's one of those late model guys, Jalen Albert, and something, I mean, it's just ignited in him the past few weeks, whether it be here or just anywhere, basically. Hasn't won much, but I'll tell you, he's been pretty fast. This is going to set us up for another restart, second caution of the day. Omadil brings it out after spinning off turn number 2, and it went into the inside wall. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I believe we're going to be going green next time by. But, you know, out of all the short tracks we race on the schedule, this is definitely one of the longer on the side. We go to the Las Vegas Bull Ring next weekend for our, west stretch of races. But USA, I mean, we kind of had it circled on our calendar. This thing was going to be very interesting. I believe it's 1 to green here. We're going to go back racing this time around, so they're going to double up. But, it's definitely circled on the calendar because unless you're Soaring, you haven't driven at this racetrack. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how these guys pick up this racetrack over these next, I mean, I said this earlier, next 80 laps, but I don't know, third restart of the day, I believe, or second restart of the day, green flag back in the air, 19 laps in here, and Soaring again with a great restart on the outside lane. Might be the place to go. Omadil cuts across the 77's nose. He goes around in turn number 2. Man, it's just not been a good night for him. I saw him cut down there into the 77, got into him, went around, but we keep it green. Onward with the show. Soaring and Jalen Alberton side by side as they head into 1. That inside car is the 42 of Alberton. This has been like watching Denny Hamlin and Matt DiBenedetto in the 2019 Bristol night race. It has been such a show. But even to add a grenade into this elevator things, Ian Matias in third, won the race last weekend at the Freedom Factory. He's been doing pretty good over this, progressional laps. I just, wow. I don't know what to say.
And something I want to point out, Soaring took the outside in that restart because, I mean, I think he thought he was going to get the run off the corner coming out of turn number 2, but just never came to him. Jalen Albert in the outside wall. Soaring's going to get up into him. They're door banging for the lead. Here comes E. Matias to the inside. He's trying to take it away. Not going to be able to clear Soaring. But down to turn number 3, he's going to take it. Now side by side for second, Soaring and Jalen. They've just been dooring each other these past couple laps. And it's come to a bottle. Here it comes. Soaring right back down to the inside, trying to take it back. Jalen trying to make it 3 to Soaring's quarter panel. They're touching down the back straightaway, almost wrecked each other, but they keep it straight. Thankfully for that. Man, they're racing hard.
It's not Saturday night, but this is one of
it's the closest
this is
thing.
What you expect. This is what you expect for a Saturday night classic under the lights at your hometown short track. Ian Matias to the lead, trying to go back to back. He's just had a phenomenal career this season in 2026 throughout all motorsport, and he's trying to pull it off tonight. He was in Mexico about a little more than 24 hours ago for the Michelin Grand Touring Series, and he almost got it done. He was really hurt about that. And he said the only thing that can top this off is getting a win either in USA or in Charlotte. Just he's out front right now. We have a long way to go, but I don't know. It might come down to one of these three up front.
Yeah, we were riding on the rear camera. Matthias Soaring's catching by just tiny margins. He hits the outside wall. Matthias all the way down the racetrack and have to gather it back up. Man, he tried to keep on that outside wall to get the entry to the corner. Just way too close to the wall, clipped it, and now here comes Jalen Alberton to his high side, trying to get the run off the turn. Man, that just didn't work out the way he wanted it to. Soaring back to the race lead, lap 27 of this race.
Lap 27 and the 27 car
Oh,
will lead that
Matthias
lap.
just wrecks himself.
No! Into the inside wall, back up across the racetrack. It is clear skies in Milwaukee for Soaring as the back two and second and third wreck. Jalen Alberton gets away from the carnage way better than Ian Matthias did. And I don't know how this will transpire. The back wall just collected another victim.
Man, those walls can get you fast here. We've seen it a lot of times today. And I mean, speaking of 8 seconds back, your pole sitter, Omadil, we thought that he'd be the strong one today. I mean, we still got more than half the race to go. So I think these drivers can make a comeback up to the field, but just not how we expected it to go. Soaring out to a second lead over Jalen Alburn.
Well, next weekend, it is the Star Nursery 150 out in Las Vegas at the Bull Ring. Should be a good one. We will be taking on over there in Vegas. I believe Wake County is the racetrack after that, but should be a good schedule. We got a good amount of races in. The racing we've seen so far in this series has been phenomenal, and I can't wait to see what goes on out in what do they call Vegas?
The Bull Ring.
No, the
Sin
city, like the state, Sin City, yeah.
Soaring, warning one, wall tapping. Seeing you do it twice. Back to back laps there. I'm gonna look back to Miles just in case. But Soaring's given up 4/10, I think, the last 2 laps to Jalen Albert, and so I don't know what's going on here. What's the development? Maybe Jalen Alberton has something underneath that race car and he's ready to fire it off. Down into turn number 1. I think people are thinking that the outside lane's the way to go, but I mean, this Alberton boy, he's making that inside work to his advantage. He's getting something done down here.
I think it's like when Deku discovered who he actually was in MHA. I mean, Jalen Alberton has done so good in these late models, and even in just practice and testing, he was really fast. I mean, he didn't show any pace this weekend in qualifying. He didn't really, he didn't really show a lot in the beginning stages of this race, but since about like lap 15 or so, he's definitely turned on the jets. I think the 5Js are getting stronger by the minute. And, it was sad to announce over the week that the 5Js will not be in Avengers Doomsday. We're heartbroken here at SCRIA over that. And, we really hope they might appear in Avengers Secret Wars, but they're definitely here in USA, and they definitely show in that 42 car. Oh, contact.
Soaring got into the wall down the back straightaway. That gives Jalen Alberton the high side trying to get around Soaring. He's going to get it done. He's going to clear him down the front straightaway. Jalen Alberton, your race leader. He caught him from about a second back, and he ran him down and took the race lead away. The Chili's Ride the Dente number 42 is leading the way once again. And something I want to point out is battling back there, but I think even Ian Matthias is catching up to these leaders too. So maybe a 3-car battle in just a couple laps. Because we're trying to look all across the racetrack.
We see a battle between the other Chili's car, the Intimidente, with a I just want to point out. Oh, Ian Matias around on the back straightaway. He is around into the inside wall. He'll get it back going. I don't know if we'll throw a caution. Will we? We'll have to see with race officials. He was really slow at back. No, he will keep it going. No caution. Just, I mean, maybe commentators curse.
Yeah, I don't know if we should have said anything up in the booth about him, but Matias hit the wall and spun back down the inside wall. That's like the third, fourth victim that wall's cleaned tonight. And I think we're going to see some more by the end of this thing. Jalen Albertin still in the race lead. Jalen Albertin also get off the wall.
I think it's been
fella.
I think it's been doom yowie for anyone with a yellow car tonight. I mean, the 11 and 82 have not been having a good race, and hopefully they can pick it up here in these next 50 or so laps. But we're approaching halfway. That battle up front is growing, but we see this battle for third between the Intimidente and Kenseth's, little throwback, I guess, in the 11.
Yeah, what deal? I mean, I don't really know. It's just the battle for third going on here for the podium spot. Matthew Holmes taking it away for now, and Ian Matias is spun around again. We are going to throw the caution that time, and it's gonna, I don't know, it's just gonna bring the field back together. Slow down the back straightaway. Almost halfway into this race, Jalen Albertin is your race leader, soaring in second behind, followed by Matthew Holmes, Omid Deal, and obviously Ian Matias. So third caution of the day. We had a long green flag run around 30 laps, and yeah.
We'll have to see where Jalen Albertin chooses. Is this the free pass for the 82 car?
Yeah, he can come around. Or I'll just change your lap center. Alright, so we're gonna go
Third
green
caution.
this time. Jalen Albertin can pick his lane. Looks like he's gonna go at the top.
All right, well, here we go.
Coming
I
back
feel like
to
the
restart
outside
zone.
the outside has been the equalizer for this race tonight. And here we go, getting ready to restart with, what would this be, 55, I think, to go as they come up to the O'Reilly Auto Parts restart zone. Green flag back in the air. The inside lane did not have a good restart as they go into turn one. The 27 just did not go. That's going to make Omid go up to second. He's going to try and take the lead over Jalen Albertin, but they're going to single file it out in the back straightaway.
Yeah, really confused on what happened in that restart. We didn't quite catch it on the cameras. We thought it was going to be all firing off down into turn number one, but soaring not with a good restart. They're going to go 3 wide for position up the racetrack, making contact during each other. Just putting that nose in there, still 3 wide. Soaring trying to make some room down the bottom, back down to 2 with Matias. Man, they're racing hard, even for the third right here. This is crazy. Jalen Albertin with a decently sized lead over Omid Deal trying to keep it clean this next, I guess, green flag run. More clean than he has been. Soaring with a big run down the back straightaway. Going to try to go for 2 for 1. Just got to the back end of Omid. Not going to get the bump and run off there. He's going to try to look for it down the front straightaway. Not going to get to the inside. Here comes Ian Matias up the outside. Trying to get there. Yeah. Soaring back into the back bumper. It's crazy out here.
Well, it's a great seat if you're Jalen Albertin watching this thing go on behind you, because all of these guys are trying to chase you, and Jalen Albertin, the fastest car out here, soaring, is trying to pick off each other one by one, trying to get around Omid. It's like trying to pass Ryan Newman, trying to get past Omid. I mean, from firsthand experience.
Oh no! Man, there goes soaring off the wall cliff. Oh man, caution's not going to fly, but man, that's just heartbreak. He's going to try to get it rolling. Going to hope for another incident. That's just sad for this number 27. Really fast out here. Oh man, no, that's going to bring out the caution.
Ian Matias and Matthew Holmes.
Going to want to stay clear of those walls, man.
That back straightaway is That back straightaway is very scary. I mean, I think we might want to get Halloween Horror Nights executives over there and make a house for the backstretch of USA because oh my oh my god.
It's taking lives tonight. It's a little crazy. Is Miles saying half points? Is that fair?
No, I'm not doing it anymore.
Okay.
Because
Well,
yeah.
fastest lap right now. The guy who started last or second to last, is gonna get it. It's Jalen Alberton right now with a 0.20017. Alberton could pick his lane down the backstretch because I forgot to say it.
Wait, Green Apple?
Green apples. Well, it looks like Alberton's gonna pick the outside again. Somebody looking to come inside.
Wait, I was gonna ask. So if you're third, do you choose in the same lane that the leader does, or do you like? Because it says only the leader can pick
Third
their
just
lane.
stays bottom.
Bottom. Okay.
Yeah.
Because we did that last restart and it was kind of messed up. But here we go, getting ready to come back. Green flag back in the air, and the outside lane again with a good restart.
Man, that bottom's just not getting rolling tonight. With the restart zone off the front straightaway, we thought that maybe they have a chance, but just not getting going. We saw it earlier that it worked, but I guess not, just not now. I should stop yapping. Here
Ooh,
comes
contact.
Matias for the race lead. He just dove in under Jalen Albert, and we knew earlier in the race they got together, but Matias seems he just doesn't care. Here comes Albert and back to the inside. They're dooring up the track.
Oh man.
What a battle
Oh,
this is.
Down the back straightaway. The very scary back straightaway. Contact for the lead again. And here comes Omadil.
Omadil's gonna get to the inside of Jalen Albert, and here he shoots off. Here comes Matias, try to make it 3, backed out of it. Alberton's gonna get the run off the high side, and he's gonna keep the race lead. Matthew Holmes dives to the inside. Trying to get it
go.
Matias. Alright, well, single filed out for right now. Soaring. Trying to get around Matthew Holmes, gonna hook him off the turn hard into the inside wall. That's not gonna blow over well. Soaring just laid on his quarter panel until he hooked him down the back straightaway. Man, that was a big hit. All back 2 tires off the ground. Jalen Alberton's gonna stay in the race lead. I think Holmes is gonna get it refired. Man, that was a big hit to the inside wall.
Huge hit for the 77. I can't tell if that was intentional or not. I mean, ran the 77 out of room. We'll have to keep our cameras on pit road.
Oh my goodness! And Matias is in midfield.
That is going to be a yellow.
Yeah,
Matias around.
He is just the luck is just not on Matias' side tonight. It's terrible.
It's been inevitable.
He's in the access for it. Trying to get out of there. There he goes. Jalen Alberton gonna stay in the race lead, soaring third after that incident. I mean, we've seen the pace out of Matias' car, just not the luck. This will be a race leader right here, though. And there's Matthew Holmes roughing it up with that 27 car, I think, as we expected. Yeah, gonna get right into the door a little bit. About what you expect on a short track night like this. Running it all the way down to the inside track.
If they wreck each other, I don't think officials will be too happy about that. They were very keen in the Freedom Factory about it, so.
Okay, we're gonna have to see if this continues. Okay, we're gonna go green next time. So Jalen Alberton can pick his lane down the front straightaway. Alright. All ready to get back down into it. 40 laps remaining in this event. It looks like he will go with the outside this as everyone else has done tonight. Well, we've seen a lot happen tonight.
Yeah, I was just about to say the exact sentence. Let me restart. Both the Chili's cars up on the outside lane. I think the most dominant car has been the 42. The most groundbreaking has been the 11, I'd say, or the 27, and just the most heartbroken has been the 82. Is here we go, getting back to the restart this time around.
And green flag, all engines rolling. The inside this time gets a good restart, getting pushed down to turn number 1. Soaring up with deal. Miles just cuts down in front of the 11, keeps the race lead. Matthew Holmes in the outside of Omadil trying to take second away, but Miles just cleared himself to get the race lead away. Omadil almost just clipped him there. And going down the front straightaway, Omadil looks to the inside, trying to get to his door. They're gonna bang up the track. They're 2x2 behind for position. Down the back straightaway for the race lead. It hasn't changed for the past 20 laps, but it might here. Omadil fires it down off into the corner.
Pacing.
It's gonna take it away. Clears. No, he does not. Does not clear Jalen Alberton for the race lead. Still side by side. Oh
And
my
4
God.
wide.
Oh man, there goes
Oh.
Omadil. Saved it. No, he does not. Into the inside wall. Gonna keep it green, but the two that wrecked Soaring wrecked the 77 earlier. But now they're fighting for the lead. They're gonna wreck each other again, basically. Soaring puts the 77 in the outside wall. The 77's had enough turns Soaring down the back straightaway. Soaring comes back up. The caution flies. And I think we're gonna see something thrown for the 77 in a second here. Man, Soaring's gonna roll away from it. Omadil got by after his incident. Alberton, I don't know what he's doing. I think he's just trying to get a piece of it, I guess. He is just dooring the 77 at the racetrack. Maybe public enemy number 1 tonight. They're gonna tell the 42 to cut it out. You're not even involved in the wreck. You're just trying to be involved. But the 77 will get a TTB. Same with the 27. Soaring's already wrecked, but that's going to leave EMT as the race leader. Man, fireworks are exploding at USA, and the race isn't even over. And we saw over the radio that Holmes said, tell the 27 he's going to Advent Health, and I don't think he was lying about that. Just turned him. Turned him when they raced for the lead. And that's what came of it. Matia is going to be the race leader for the first, maybe not the first time today, but the first time going to the restart. And Jalen Alberton not happy about a move made to turn number 1. I didn't even see myself, but we'll look back in the stream later. Matias will get to pick his lane down the back straightaway here. Watch this, you know. Looks like Matias will go high, like everyone today. Not a bad thing, but something's gonna happen. Omadil will get to the inside. Omadil, last time he had the inside, he made a good charge for the race lead, just got turned around when the field all got bunched together. It went 4 wide, then to the restart zone, green flag back out in the air. It's Soaring, not a good start again. The field just not together. It looks like Matias just like missed a shift. Comes down to Jalen Alberton. They come up the racetrack. Matthew Holmes trying to get through, gets to the outside of the 82. Gonna get the not race lead. Gonna take third away. Who is in the race lead? Omadil. After all that calamity, gonna take it away with a big lead around a second. But Jalen Alberton, he's come back from these before. We saw how he caught Soaring. Can he do it again? And go catch that number 11 car. I forgot his number. 29 laps remaining. Field strung out after that restart. Round 6 cautions, if I had to say today. An exciting race, no doubt. We're gonna have to see what Omadil has to say about this win. I mean, the first 50 laps felt like one race, and then the last 50 have been another race. He's been trying all night to get to this position right here. And he's here. He's in the race lead. He just has to fire it off for 30 more laps. I don't know if we can make those 30 without a caution. Last green flag run we had was around 3 laps, I have to say. We had a 30 lap green flag run earlier, but I don't know if we're going to see that again. For position, though, I'd say the closest battle is 77, 82, and the 27. All running up the track out of 4 right there, but yeah, I mean, 27 came this night thinking that he was one of the fastest cars. He is one of the fastest cars here tonight. Just, I don't know what happened in that restart there. Got put to the back off the penalty, and then now just dragged all the way here. E. Matias gets under Matthew Holmes down the back straightaway. I just had a stroke. Trying to get that inside rolling, but Holmes with the outside run. E. Matias a little too low off the corner just to get anything done. Here comes Soaring to his outside. Soaring trying to get that move done. At 4, E. Matias pushes him up the track. They door each other. And I mean, I think Soaring just wants to go. I think Matias is the least of his worries right now. 24 laps to go. And doing it again. Oh, Jalen Alberton Rex. I was just about to mention his name. He goes around down the back straightaway. No doubt. I think we can guess what it is. The wall claimed another victim. Turn 3, actually. But, yeah, that's going to give Deal a big lead. E. Matias just all over the track, almost hooked Soaring. Your last weekend's winner. I don't know if tonight's going to go his way. I don't think he's going to win here tonight.
He's definitely not had the best of this is not his tempo. It's not been
his tempo. Still having next week to go. So he's going to try to go after it. But Deal still out to the race lead. 3-second gap. The battle for second is right here, actually, since Jalen Alberton went around 9 seconds back now. From the race leader, Soaring to the back bumper, trying to get under that 77. Gonna get them both up the track, down the front straightaway. Here comes E. Matias to the trying to get to the outside of Soaring, backs off. Down to turns 1 and 2. Soaring back to the back bumper of the 77. Nothing's gonna come out of that there. Just looking around the track real quick. But Matthew Holmes just hanging on to this position. Soaring trailing behind. Gonna have to give up the position there. Has to battle. E. Matias out for the spot. Is gonna take the spot away. Here comes Soaring to the back bumper again. Down to the inside and try to make the move. Not gonna get there. He's gonna put his nose down there now, though. But a big run off the corner after being bumped. Matthew Holmes keeps the spot. No deal. I mean, Jalen Alberton went around again. Not going to bring up caution. It's going on to him Soaring. Door bangs with the 82s. I'm trying to pull back up the menu so I can switch cameras here. It's just not here. Oh. Oh, I found out the button. Oh, I got it back there. Anyways. A. Matias goes around to the front straightaway. Caution's gonna fly. I assume off of Soaring, just trying to keep up with him, and just went around. And that's gonna demolish Deal's lead. Matias rolling backwards at the front. I don't think Matias is having the night. He's probably like crying under that helmet right now. So Deal just door bangs him. 15 laps remaining. Gonna try to get all the racing we can out of this night. Matias gonna go get his lap back. And as long as Deal can fire off good here, I'd say he can take it all the way back to the line. And I just realized I don't think I can see Soaring's shots, so that's a big L. But What else? Matias just wrecked himself off 4, so we're not gonna go green this time. We're gonna go green next time. This is just the worst night ever, I think.
For Ian Matias, I think so.
Oh man. Yeah. Caught back up the field. Yeah, leader's gonna choose his lane on the front stretch here. Deal's gonna look to pick the outside line. So Holmes is gonna get the inside. Soaring up to third in that inside line. Yeah, all these guys are ready to go. Deal hold it off for 13 more laps. Not been the dominant car of the day, but he knows he's had pace. Coming back to the front straightaway, into the restart zone, green flag back out in the air. More of an even start on both lines here. Maybe not. Deal's gonna take the race lead away, clears for second. The whole field gets single file back out. Holmes, not a good entry into turn 1. Here comes Soaring. Here comes Jalen. Down the inside, Soaring way down the track. Trying to get clear and try to go for that race lead. We know Jalen Aberdeen's fast. He knows it too. Here he comes. 3 wide. Gonna put 2 cars into the outside wall. No, I do not think they're gonna be happy about that move. Jalen Aberdeen, your points leader, just muscled his way trying to get those positions. Gonna take second away. Now trying to get to Deal. 3 wide behind for third. Off the turn. Almost same situation. I don't know who to watch right now. Jalen Aberdeen was in this position before. He wrecked himself. 10 laps remaining. Deal has it. They're wrecking off turn number 2. Soaring goes around. No clue what happened there. Just saw the end of that. And, I don't know. They look the best. Deal is going to clear out for the race lead down the back straightaway. Jalen Aberdeen got into the outside wall. He's going to lose time. Holmes goes around down the back straightaway. Gonna try to keep it green. One more spin is gonna bring out the caution. But these 2 leaders are gonna be the ones all the way down to the wire. Jalen Aberdeen and Deal. Oh, Aberdeen's low down the back straightaway. I think he has a problem. It's Soaring just goes around out of the turn. We're not gonna throw a caution card in last, but just want to put it out. Deal's still rolling. We're gonna watch his roof camera. There's the car and chasing. And behind him, Ian Matias. I mean, we've seen him catch up before, but with these amount of laps left, I mean, 7 to go. I don't think they can do it. Aberdeen gets the wall again. We know it just slows down. Slows down when you hit it off the corner like that, but the car in third's going to go around. That's going to bring out the caution. And this is going to be something. Practically in overtime on a short track on a Thursday night in Florida. This can only end well. Surely. The back bumpers are going to be gone after this one. We're going to go green next time. Leader can pick his lane down the front straightaway. Leader just wrecked himself down the back straightaway. That's something. We're going to say 3 cars are going to bring out the caution instead of the usual 2 I've been doing for these last couple laps, just to limit cautions. So we're going to see where Deal picks here. And it looks to be the outside lane. Deal's going to go outside in this restart. Albertin's going to go low. He's going to get second. Or I don't know where Deal's picking. Deal pick a lane. And Soaring's, I don't know. Alright, we're going to go green next time because I don't know what's happening. Uh, 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 okay, well, I think our stage is broke. Alright, well, technical difficulties coming in this race. We're gonna keep it 4 laps to go when we come back, just so we get an even shot at the laps here. Yeah, under red flag for the first time today, not a caution, or not a wreck to bring it out, but yeah. All those watching on the big RRNLive, the biggest race in the world right now. Yeah. Oh.
Or a monster
Oh,
simulator? Hell yes.
this
Dude, it's
Oh,
not,
yeah.
bro. It's fucking SCRIA Discord is
SCRIA's
just bugged.
broke.
I think SCRIA's
Hello? Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay, we're here.
We're all
There we go.
here.
So, okay.
Should we even try
Judge-
an event or should we just finish it?
I mean, we got a couple laps to go. I think we just finish it off.
Okay. Okay.
We're gonna get a lot of personalities in a sec. I think that's
Hold
everyone.
on. Yeah, wait. View everyone or make everyone. Okay. I'm gonna do that. So don't leave this VC.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
gonna have
we're
to
all
use
here.
this.
Are we back on stream?
Still good on stream.
Okay. All right, we can get it back rolling. Yeah, I for a while, dude, it genuinely felt like my like and like my antenna broke off. Like I would hear you for a little bit and then it would stop, and then it would do it again, and then it would stop. Like I don't know. By the way, there are 2 attempts at overtime. I think we're going to overtime, aren't we?
Yeah, now we're gonna get round 2 in overtime because of that. So we're gonna have to see what transpires here. Omedeal's gonna be the race leader. He's gonna get the pick down the back straightaway. Where he wants to go, we'll go green this time. Gonna look outside. I said pick like with like
Change
4
the
to
laps,
go,
change
and
the
I was
laps.
so confused. Yeah, hold on.
Laps. So now you got to go bottom.
Right.
All right.
Well, coming to the restart zone, this will be the first overtime attempt.
Yep, OT number 1. Here we go. Back green in USA. Green flag back in the air. 3 wide back in third. This is going to be interesting heading into 1.
Man, Miles is trying to rough up Omedeal side by side for the race lead down the back straightaway. These two have been some of the fastest guys these last closing laps, I'd say. Here comes Soaring. He's trying to close, but they're going to take the white flag. Albert endures the 11 up the racetrack. Omedeal still in the race lead, not going to get a good entry into number 1. Omedeal drives it up the racetrack. So does Miles. He's going to catch the outside wall. Smooth sailing for Omedeal down these last turns. Miles sends it in. He's to the inside. Off the turn, side by side. Jalen Alberton's going to win at USA.
What a
Photo finish.
What a finish. Oh my god.
That's the cleanest way you can do it. Didn't wreck him. Moved him, but with the door. And took the win away, Jalen Alberton. is 10 Robux richer. What a finish. Oh my goodness.
He left the entire bottom lane open. I don't know why he did that.
Hey, we unmuted you, bud. You're talking to everyone, bud.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Well,
yikes!
well, Jalen Everton on the hot mic. Got the move done.
I think we accidentally clicked on his name. We have a little board up here in the booth, and we have to click on a number. It's of each driver, and I think we accidentally clicked on it.
Albert will get it done. 77 comes down the front stretch.
Let me at the car. Let me at the car.
The two Rakadente cars. I can't tell if he's excited or like angry. I don't know what's going on. Okay, he's angry.
Give me the sword.
No swords, no swords. No swords, Jalen. No swords. You're talking to everyone, bud.
The 5Js beat this car. Stop. Stop.
That car is destroyed. After this race, I don't think anyone has a clean car.
The 5Js made it.
Jalen Everton, your USA winner, your points leader, just extending his lead. I mean, left the bottom lane open like he said. Took it away. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Alex Bowman, Denny Hamlin. Man,
I can't do a
Alex Bowman.
burnout.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know if you're ever gonna get that burnout, man.
All right, there we go. Victory circle.
Into victory circle, like a boss. Wow. I think you're better off. Wait, just jump out. Just jump out.
Wait, there we go.
I'll move your car. Oh, yeah, I can. Okay. Jalen Everton, 10 Robux richer, got it done.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy night for racing. How... Oh, I forgot that thing's here. That's your trophy. How do you feel, man?
Why is he so evil?
It's my friend. Leave him alone.
Okay. I like eviles. I like eviles, SpongeBob.
Jalen Everton, your late model winner. What's the feeling, man? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I got redemption from Freedom Factory where I got taken out by Levi Smoothers. All the people I had problems with, you had it coming. Yeah. Goated finish. Goated win. That's Aura. And he got SpongeBob right here.
Yeah. Oh, that's Aura. He
says
says
watermelon for days.
Watermelon for days. Jalen Everton with the KSC. I'm just like randomly spelling your name right now. Okay.
It's literally on my
Jalen Everton ring. I didn't see any of that.
He just assaulted me. Fine him. Fine him $1 million right now. He's running away. Give me a sword. Give me a sword. Give me a sword, Mendoza. Wait,
okay, well, going on to your second place winner, Omadil, not the happiest camper after that race. He got moved out of 4. Let's see if he's gonna want this interview.
The fuck do you want?
Oh my god! Finishing second tonight. How do you feel about that contact with Jalen Everton?
Fuck him!
Okay, is this gonna transpire for the rest of the season?
Hell yeah!
Are you fired up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that was Omadil. Not the happiest camper after tonight. He's gonna risk it down pit road. I don't even know who finished second. Or third. I don't know who finished third. I have to look back at that.
It was Soaring, me, and then Senna.
Okay, well then we're gonna get an interview with Soaring. Finish is gonna go under review after that. But Soaring, if you want a review, you can unmute. If you don't, but finishing third here tonight. Yeah.
I can guarantee you he's going into the wall next race. You want to race like you're a rich kid at fucking Southern National in a legend car, fucking playing bumper cars. Sure, go to Southern National, do that. You aren't gonna wreck a fucking late model for a race win here. I can guarantee you, you're going to the fucking wall of the catch fence anywhere I can fucking put you.
All right, well, obviously heated up after that, but I'd say a good race all around. You're really fast throughout it all, and how you feel going on with the rest of the year?
Or I could win a race if I'm not getting fucking pushed into a wall by a retard in a fucking 42. I can say that much.
All right, well, sorry. We'll see you next week. Third place finisher tonight on the podium, and down your fourth place, Matthew Holmes. I ran a clean race tonight, or else clean as you could have been. Sitting down by the wall here. What are the feelings after tonight here?
Oh, I just want to say, we ran those final 50 laps after I got put on the wall by soaring with literally no antenna. But overall, yeah, I mean, it's just it's stupid. I mean, it's so it's just God. There's so many words I wish I could say right now, but my PR trainer's here with his wife and kids, and I think I'll be getting a call tomorrow by Dave Blaster, and he won't be happy. But yeah, overall, I think we obviously could have had a better car. We weren't the fastest at all. But the fraud wins it again, like he always does. He backs into these wins, and it just really goes to show you with his favorite NASCAR driver. But you know, that being said, I mean, I think I'll get over it with soaring. It was just short track racing. He ran me out of room, but I mean, at the end of the day, me and him are both mad at something that I think is way more important than that. And Charlotte might be sold out for what I'll announce tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. I think OMR needs this power going on into Charlotte, and that there will be a lot of power going into Jalen Albertson's quarter panel on Sunday.
All right, well, quarter panel report for the, I guess, number 42. It's going to be smashed in. Matthew Holmes finishing up fourth here tonight in the 77 Ride the Dente Chevrolet, and everyone in the field promising revenge on the number 42 car. We thank everyone for showing up. Thank RRNLive, me, for streaming, and that's about it. So, yeah.